We begin in Afghanistan. There's been heavy fighting between government forces and the Taliban in the northern Badakhshan province. 20 militants and 3 soldiers have been killed. Officials say more than 300 Taliban militants have been killed by government forces nationwide over the past 24 hours. And this comes a day after U.S. troops pulled out of their main military base in Afghanistan. Concerns are rising about a looming civil war as foreign forces withdraw from the country. For the latest, let's check in with our correspondent Faizi, live in Kabul for us. Sultan, what is the latest on the ground there?
Well, following the withdrawal of the U.S. troops from Bagram, here in Kabul the environment is quiet. We have been witnessing a lot of helicopters, choppers, Chinooks, Black Hawks flying over the skies, flying over the buildings in Kabul skies, but today it seems very quiet, which means that the withdrawal of the U.S. troops from the biggest military base in Afghanistan means the withdrawal of the entire international community forces from Afghanistan, because now there have been talks about how the U.S. will maintain the security of its diplomats in Kabul and how it will continue supporting Afghan security forces, and also how they will have a control of air support for the Afghan security forces. However, we witnessed a lot of withdrawals from Italians that left the western part of the country, Germans left northern part of the country. Here the Norwegians who were training Afghan Special Forces unit, they left the country, and later and the recent one was the US withdrawal, which had actually a major blow for the Afghan people, which was a huge surprise for the Afghan people amid the current ongoing violence across the country. As you mentioned, there have been fighting going on, and sources have been suggesting so far 7 districts in northeastern Badakhshan province, which has a little border with China. The districts have fallen into the hands of the Taliban, and there are huge concerns about the more human tragedy, as many families have been displaced from those areas that the clash is underway between the government forces and the Taliban.